Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are doing our Torah reading for next Sabbath, and we are up to chapters in Deuteronomy chapter 18 and 19. This coming Sabbath's Torah reading is Deuteronomy 16:18 to 21:9. And yesterday we read the end of 16 and 17. So today we're reading 18 and 19. 18 and 19. Let me just confirm so we don't double read that. Where we're at here, and I pray everyone is having a blessed day out there. Please remember each week to read your Torah reading throughout the week, so when the time comes for us to go over it on the Sabbath, you've already read it. So it's going to be very helpful to do that. So we're going to start reading right now in 18. The priest, the Levites, all the tribe of Levi shall have no portion of inheritance with Israel. They shall eat fire offerings of Yah, even his inheritance. And he shall have no inheritance among his brothers, is his inheritance, as he has spoken to him. And this shall be the priest due for the people, from those that offer a sacrifice, whether an ox or a sheep, that they shall give to the priest the leg and the two cheeks and the stomach. The first of your grain of the new wine and of your oil, and the first of the fleece of your flock you shall give to him. For Yah your Elohim has chosen him out of your tribes to stand to serve in the name of Yah, he and his sons continually. And if a Levite comes from one of your gates of all Israel, where he has been living, and comes with all the desire of his soul to the place which Yah shall choose, then he shall serve in the name of Yah his Elohim, as all his brothers, the Levites, who stand before Yah do. They shall eat portion like portion, except of the sales of what belonged to his father. When you come into the land which Yah your Elohim has given to you, you shall not learn to do according to the hateful acts of those nations. We're up to verse 10. There shall not be found in you one who passes his son or his daughter through the fire, one that uses divination, an observer of clouds, or one fortune telling, or spell casting, or a magic charmer, or one who's consulting spirits, or a wizard, or one communicating with the dead. For all doing things are an abomination to Yah, and because of these filthy acts, Yah your Elohim is expelling these nations before you. You shall be perfect with Yah your Elohim. For these nations whom you shall expel, listen to observers of clouds and to the dividing. But as to you, Yah your Elohim has not given to you to do so. Yah your Elohim shall rise up to you a prophet from among you, of your brothers, one like me, for you shall listen to him. According to all that you desire of Yah, your Elohim in Hiram, in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of Yah my Elohim, nor let me see this great fire anymore, lest I die. And Yah said to me, they have spoken well. What they have said, I shall raise up a prophet to them from among their brothers, one like you, and I will put my words in his mouth, and shall speak to them all that I shall command him. And it shall be, whoever will not listen to my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it at his hand. But the prophet who presumes to speak a word in my name, that which I have not commanded him to speak, and who speaks in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. And if you say in your heart, how shall we know if the word which Yah has spoken? When a prophet speaks in the name of Yah, if this thing does not happen or come about, that is the thing which Yah has not spoken. That prophet has spoken and proudly. You shall not be afraid of him. That was verse 18. And now we're going to be reading verse 19. Verse 19 of Deuteronomy. When Yah your Elohim shall cut off the nations whose land Yah your Elohim has given you, and when you dispose them and live in their cities and in their houses, you shall separate 3 cities for you in the midst of your land, which Yah your Elohim has given you to possess it. You shall prepare the way for yourself, and shall divide into 3 parts the border of your land, which Yah your Elohim shall cause you to inherit, so that every manslayer may flee there. And this is the case of the manslayer who shall flee there, that he may live. Whoever strikes his neighbor without knowing, and has not hated himself, or has not hated him yesterday and the day before, even he who goes into the forest with his neighbor to cut wood, and his hand brings a stroke with the axe to cut down the tree, and the iron head slips from the wood, and finds his neighbor so that he dies, he shall flee to one of these cities and shall live, that the avenger of blood not pursue the manslayer when his heart is hot, and shall overtake him because the way is long, and shall strike him so as to die, and he had no sentence of death, for he did not hate him yesterday or the day before. On account of this, I am commanding you, saying, you shall separate yourself 3 cities. And if Yah your Elohim shall enlarge your border as he has sworn to your fathers, and shall give to you all the land which he has spoken to give to your fathers, if you will keep these commandments which I am commanding you today, to love Yahweh with all your, to love Yahweh your Elohim with all your heart and all his ways forever, to walk in his ways forever, then you shall add to yourself another 3 cities to these 3 cities. We're up to verse 10. And innocent blood shall not be shed in the midst of your land, which Yah your Elohim is given to you as an inheritance, and there be blood on you. And if a man hates his neighbor and lies in wait for him, and rises up against him and strikes his life from him, so that he dies and flees to one of these cities, then the elders of the city shall send and bring from him there, and give him into the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die. Your eye shall not pity him, but you shall put away the innocent blood from Israel, and it shall be well with you. You may not remove your neighbor's landmark, which those formerly have set in your inheritance, which you shall inherit in the land which Yah your Elohim is giving you to possess it. 1 witness shall rise against a man for an iniquity, or for a sin, in any sin which he sins. At the mouth of 2 witnesses, or at the mouth of 3 witnesses, a thing shall be established. If a vicious witness rises up against any man to change or to charge apostasy against him, then both the men who had the dispute shall stand before Yah, before the priest and the judges, who shall be in those days. And the judges shall carefully investigate and behold if the witness is a false witness, and he has testified falsely against his brother, then you shall do to him as he has plotted to do to his brothers, or to his brother, and you shall put away the evil from among you. We're up to verse 20. And those who remain shall hear and fear, and therefore shall not add to commit any such evil among you. And your eyes shall not pity. Life shall go for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, and foot for foot. That was verses or chapter 18 and 19 of this coming week's Torah. Thank you for reading it along with me here. And on Shabbat, we'll be doing a Torah teaching, but during the week here, we're doing a Torah reading. So thank you, everybody, and have a blessed day, and Yah be with you, and shalom, shalom.